Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. This afternoon, we've got an interleague pairing of division leaders between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So now into the box is Whit Merrifield, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Stepping up is Gio Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Real Muto finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the 2nd, scoreless on MLB Network. At the plate now is Yordan Alvarez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Stroman steps into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
That is it. The right fielder,
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
To Voit in time for the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
batting 5th, the first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into play here at 273. 11 home runs, 26 RBIs. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Right, Frazier.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Starling Marte.
The center fielder.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and 29 driven in. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 50.
With Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's wide, 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there, 3-1. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now. But that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Swing and a line drive. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Kevin Vizcaíno, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Listen,
Into the box now, Jonathan VR. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. High in the air out to center field. Marte is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The batter, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full, 2-1 New York. Stepping in once again is Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ground ball right side. And there's one down now.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So stepping in is Michael Conforto. The potential tying run for him at third base. And now the first pitch. 1-0. Here it is.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Altuve on third with 2 out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Trevor Story steps in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and New York's taking a 3-2 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be DJ LeMahieu as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Drilled on the ground to short. Story brings it in. There's Merrifield. On to Freeman. A double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Luke Voit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks held in check. They're down 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Chris Bryant. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
The catcher, JT.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
With Merrifield next to bat. Pitch misses. The throw down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jose Altuve would be next. A strike, and it's 3-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. I got it, I'm good. I'm about it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Middle of the afternoon here in the Bronx. It's now 4-2 New York. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Aaron Hicks will be next. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jordan Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. A hit in 2 tries so far. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Kevin Vizcaíno stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Runner back safely. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Vizcaíno on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And this throw gets away from him. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. So here is Gio Urshela. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a leap, but it's over his head at second. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Now the 1-1 pitch. Looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Runner in scoring position with Sugar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
1-1 the count now. 2 out with the man at first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Yankee error, and a runner left. Now to the plate, here is Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Trevor Story. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner into right center, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Chris Bryant stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on the way. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. The 0-1 pitch.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Another 0-2 coming. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. There's one. So next to bat will be Starling Marte. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead. 4. Now at the plate is Luke Voigt. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And he fouls this one off. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch of the AB on its way.
couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounder down the line. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Now into the box, JT Realmuto.
Moving off to the net.
Austin Nova is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Austin Nova.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count, 3-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Whit Merrifield. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Frazier is under this one, and that's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
The first baseman, number 5.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Pitch inside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
There's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He's set. The 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Austin Nova will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the Mets. Now catching, number 22, Austin Nova.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Vizca.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Kevin Vizca.
Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
70, Nick Anderson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And he fouls this one off. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Jonathan Loizaga enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here it comes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Trevor Story, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a base hit last time up. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Trevor Story goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Chris Bryant now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Bryant at second with 2 down. Line to the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ
Seth Lugo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 67, Seth Lugo.
First delivery to him. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Merrifield is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
So next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
1 out, nobody on. Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Luke Voit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Past matchups against Seth Lugo, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Hit back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Metropolitans took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Nola gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Seth Lugo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with the check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh?
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error,